All right, geometry guys, we are back again. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, bell. So we're learning about surface area of a sphere. We're going to learn about volume about that later. All right, so the reason why you're having so many of these that's diameters and you're needing the radius is because the number one question that I had to answer last time we had a test with people having an orange sheet, how do you find the radius once given the diameter? I was very saddened. Okay, so let's look at A right here. Our radius is 4 meters. Okay, so we would actually say 4 squared. All right, that's actually what we're putting in the calculator. Now, some people will figure out that you do 4 cubed, but we're just, all right, so this would be 64 pi meters squared. Remember, area is squared, volume is cubed. All right. Now, on B, if the diameter is 14, what's the radius? So 7 inches. So this would be 4 times 7 squared. So, 7 squared. All right, so this would be 196 pi inches squared. A lot of this is kind of straightforward for when we're just finding surface area and volume. All right. Are we good with A and B? So, now, volume. All right. It's 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay. So, our radius, 6 meters. So, 4/3, 6 cubed. Six. Now, remember, if you're raising something to a power higher than 2, all right, you use this little raise the roof button, this little caret button. So, 288. Whoops. Almost forgot something. Pi meters cubed. All right. So these few, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, if you mess up plugging stuff into the calculator or not finding diameter or radius from a diameter, it's kind of your own fault. All right, are we good? Example 2. All right. So, now it says we're given the surface area, find the volume. All right. So, first things first, I'm a realist. All right, so we are going to plug this in for our surface area. All right. We're wanting R by itself. If it's being multiplied by 4 pi, what can we divide out at the same time? Yeah. So the pi's cancel. All right, and then 324 divided by 4. All right, so 81. Now, if a variable is squared, how do we undo a square? think we've done something like this, it's just been a hot minute. Square root. All right, so now for a square root, you're going to hit second x squared, the number, and then enter. All right, this is in the calculator. That's how you do it. So you might want to, write that down. All right. So second x squared. Our number is 81. Enter. So we get 9 equals R. So now we take that and plug it in the next part. Need a different color. Brown work. 403. 9 cubed. So 972 pound meters cubed. Now, you don't have any problems like example 3 on your practice today. You do have them like for example 4. That's my bad. I didn't double check. You'll have that tomorrow for your things. We're going to be doing our practice and our check on learning tomorrow, because there might be a multitude of you out Thursday for the farm day. Okay. All right. So given volume. Now, it's kind of the same process. You could actually speed this up, but I don't want to, no child left behind. We want to divide the pie out first to kind of, quote unquote, baby step it. Now, once we do that, we need to get rid of that 4/3. Yes, it's being multiplied, but remember, when you multiply fractions, you keep change flip. You can do a shortcut and multiply by the reciprocal. All right. Now, you can use the fraction, 3/4, but what's 3/4 as a decimal? Yeah, you could just say 0.75 times 2/3/4. I typed it in wrong. Dadgummit. Just can't have nothing. All right, there we go. So 1728 equals R cubed. Now, if we take the square root to undo something that's squared, how do we undo something that's cubed? Yep, just a little bit higher. So we would take what's called the cube root. So we would hit 3, second, raise the roof, number, enter. Okay. Now, just like if we had to get in the calculator, get a power above 2, we use the raise the roof button. Same way when we take a root that is higher than the second root. So 3, second, raise the roof. It needs, this little 3 needs to be smaller. Right here, that's how you know it's there. 7, 2, 8. All right. So R equals 12. Now, and then, $576 pi meters squared. All right. Now, that's your work, or that's the lesson for today. You have 10 problems on the back. Okay. The last 3 are like example 4. You may need to see, pull this up. All right. On the back, I don't think this copied very well. Number 6, that diameter is 12. So I'd write that down right quick so you could, be able to get that all figured out. All right. So that's the lesson for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and bell. Good stuff, good things, real time.